So I used to be like really good at drawing dinosaurs. This was my absolute favorite, the Stegosaurus. So you give him like a slight hump in the back. For the legs, sort of do like elephant legs. Um, quite like stumpy, heavy looking. Because he was quite a heavy fella. Join it up here. Give him some eyes. Give him like a cute little nose, and we'll do the spikes at the very end because that's like the main attraction. You gotta save them for the end. Um, the tail ones start off with. Um, but I should probably explain why I'm doing this as a 22-year-old dude. Um, well, I got work tomorrow morning at 5:30, and the more time I spend drawing dinosaurs, the more time I have until work starts. That's my logic, at least. So, I don't really want to clock in, so drawing dinosaurs is kind of a nice alternative. We'll give him a nice little smile here to represent the mental state I wish I was in. I'm gonna put him aside now, not because he's any less important or anything. Just want to make some room to do some of his friends. And yeah, so I'm kind of losing it right now, if you can't tell, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do a long neck now. Sorry, should have said that first. Um, but yeah, give him some nice long legs, big long neck. Um, these guys were always like kind of overrated to me because you see them everywhere. Um, in dinosaur media, in the dinosphere, but they're just kind of, simple to me, kind of bland and generic. But yeah, I am kind of losing it right now. I suppose the reason why I'm doing this is because it just takes me back to a simpler time. Um, when I was a kid, I did this all the time. I had like a little sketchbook full of dinosaur drawings that I used to do. That was lovely. I have it around somewhere, lying around somewhere. Don't know where it is, but this really does take me back. And I guess it's a simpler time that I'm not really gonna be able to reach again, which is fine. It's not really a big deal, you know. It just hits hits hard sometimes, especially when you got a job that you hate and you really don't want to go to in the morning. So that this is what you do to cope, and I don't think this is a healthy coping mechanism at all. Um, Worst of all is I'm drawing a pterodactyl when a pterodactyl is actually not even technically considered a dinosaur. So I really don't know what I'm doing here. He looks beautiful regardless. So I'm just gonna, strike him up a bit, chuck him here. And yeah, again, it just takes me back to a simpler time. I do miss it, and I think there's plenty of other people in the world going through the same thing. Probably not doing this to cope, but feeling sad, lost, all the same. I'm gonna do something to represent my unbridled hatred and anger towards my work. This is the T Rex, very angry, very hungry dinosaur. And yeah, I'm not gonna go into details about what I do. Um, it's a pretty common job. I think a lot of people can relate, but I don't like it, and I don't really know what I'm doing, to be completely honest. At 22, I don't think many people do, and that kind of gives me a bit of comfort. Um, but yeah, it's just scary sometimes, and I do want, I do long for a time when I could do shit like this. um, yeah. So just here's to hoping that everything's gonna be okay. Um, I'm gonna do up some trees now. I should probably get to sleep. But yeah, you you go on ahead, man. You go on, head to bed. What are you doing here? Um, I'll finish up here, and yeah, go to sleep soon. And again, he's hoping that everything's gonna be okay.